Incendies came out in 2010, and it is a Denis Villeneuve film. And like just about all of Denis Villeneuve films, it is it's a slow burner. But this is one of those films where only a portion of the film is a slow burner. It deals with two these two children. Well, not really children anymore. They're like in their 20s, and their mother dies, and she's left specific instructions in her will for them to find their long lost sibling and their father. So the movie starts off mostly with the girl, like the daughter, trying to find answers a little bit more of, and while she's finding the things, eventually the son gets more involved. But while the movie is happening, we get parallels. Like there's the son and the daughter trying to find answers, and there's what happened like 30 years beforehand, 40 years beforehand even, with her journey, how her thing all started. And while we get flashbacks and some present day things, it isn't until roughly the 30 or 40 minute mark when things really get kicked into high gear. I didn't really have a whole lot against the first little bit. Like it does establish the mission in the with the son and the daughter, but I just wasn't finding the mother's portion very interesting. But then 30 or 40 minutes into it, things just simply get kicked into really high gear, and the movie does become a thriller of sorts. Yes, the whole idea of finding answers, finding out about someone's past, a lot of times that's simply a thriller genre piece. But the movie, the movie does, this particular thing does try to change its gears into being more of a psychological drama. And as a psychological drama, it is one of the most emotionally shattering films. The whole idea of family and loved ones and culture, the world issues that happen. And the movie doesn't deal with really every country in the world, but when we look at the different parts of the world which happens in the movie, it really is it is pretty depressing stuff. While everything is progressing and more secrets come about, more truths come about, everything gets more and more shocking as things go. But everything does make a lot of sense. Everything does seem to turn in such ways that do feel very character driven and not really written or showy. Because a lot of times you can really tell that things were written that way because they wanted to sound more exciting and more fun. But in this one, this is not really a fun movie. So they really didn't have any other choice but to make it very harder hitting, gut wrenching. And when we do end up finding the final twist near the end, it really does tie everything together super duper well, and it is very, I guess you could say it's rewarding in the sense that that of the way that it brings everything together in a satisfying conclusion. Satisfying in the sense that we know that we saw a very, very tremendous film. But it's not satisfying emotionally. Kind of like when we find out Sophie's actual choice in the movie Sophie's Choice. Yes, it is very, very well done. It brings everything together, but it's still like emotionally hard hitting. So too emotional for some, and I think that Incendies is kind of like that too. I'm not sure if I would call this Denis Villeneuve's best film that he's ever done. I haven't seen everything of his, but I would say that it's a contender for his best film. I do like the Dune movies and some of his others, but yeah, would Incendies be his best? Arguably so, I'd say. So I feel like giving this film from 2010 4 stars out of 4. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment, and I'll see you again next time.